Hi everyone. So it's weigh-in Wednesday. It's day 22. We're still in January. Um, yes, I was up this week. I was up zero point 0.6 of a pound. So yes, that's not the direction we're heading, but oh my gosh, it could have been so worse. So at least I checked in and weighed in like 2 days ago. I usually don't weigh myself every day. I don't know if everyone needs that kind of constant feedback because it fluctuates so much, day to day, water to water, sleep, who knows. Um, so I was a little bit bummed by that, but I was so glad that it was a lot better than what it was. Because at least for the last 2 days, I've been like super perfect and, just trying to cut back on my grazing, my, you know, kid plate grazing that's been happening. Um, so I don't know. After that whole McDonald's fiasco and like getting all the feedback from everyone, it was super nice to hear that people say, "Oh, okay, you know what? You're human. It's going to happen. We're just going to move on and everything's going to be fine." And you know what? Yeah, we're just going to keep going. That's the whole point of this journey is you just keep going. So, today I got back up and I got up early, got dressed, got my kid dressed out the door. I made it to my gym class, not exactly on time, but most of us were late, so it was okay. um, so I felt good just sweating it out. And this is the first time I've been in the gym in like a week and a half. I never really got back on schedule uh after the Christmas break, after being sick and then going back on Optavia. Your body has to adjust to, the pattern of eating and eating so much less. So I went a couple times because I like to go. I want to be there. And it wasn't working. So I finally just was like, okay, I need to step back from this until my food kind of settles out and my body gets used to the transition. And I finally went back today and I actually did pretty good. I was a little cranky, but mm, yeah, it was a little cranky because it was the class. It wasn't a hard class. It was just, I don't know. There's something about this morning. The pattern that we did was like a timing thing. So it was like a full 5 minutes of just go, go, go. And you're trying to get into the new swings. It's week one of the new season. So there's new moves that I wasn't used to. And you know, by the end of season, you're feeling awesome because you know how to do all the moves that you're doing. But at the beginning of the season, it's not quite so good. It's a lot harder because you got to learn how to move everything. It's fine. I know I'm going back on Friday, so it'll be fine. I'll get better. Um, yeah, I think just taking a couple weeks off and having to get back into it, I was like, this was yeah, after taking like a week off of the gym, your body's like, nope, never doing that again. Don't need to learn that muscle memory. Purge. But I made it, and that's the important part. The important part is just keep making it, keep going. Whatever it is you're doing out there, oh my gosh, just keep doing it. And these little blips in the road, they're little blips in the road. They're not, you know, indication of how everything's going to go from here on out. So you just keep working, you just keep going. Um, I don't know if I wish I had like a magic tool that I could just be like, ding, you're done. But I don't. I just have the mental clarity finally to know that this is just the process. It takes a long time and you got to have patience with it and you have to have patience with yourself. So if you're in the same position I am right now and we're a little bit up this week, just get right back on it. Don't let it stop you. Don't stop. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I think it's amazing how much this month of doing these videos, because I remember doing it back in October, and back in October was the first time I've ever been on Optavia. So I was like, everything was brand new. The new recipes are so much things to try. The pattern, the switching, the food over, finding ways to go out and eat with family. And I'm pretty good at that now. I've been doing that for a couple months, but I'm amazed at the mental progression that it's taken. Like, it's emotionally, how do you keep going at this level? How do you keep, reassuring yourself day in and day out that, eating the same couple of foods that at least you really like them, but it's the same thing. You're going to be in this mode for a while, and you've got to, recognize the places where you can make it special. Like, those lean and greens are your special time. That's your time to shine. That's the time when you can go out and, explore new foods and new flavors and eat like you used to, with the restrictions of, okay, counting your condiments, counting your carbs. So no carbs and just lean and greens, but you can still do a lot with that. I mean, I remember someone posted on you, I think it was Bob. Was that you? You posted about the stir fry cauliflower mix from Costco with some shrimp. He's like, that was delicious. I'm like, heck yeah, that was delicious. We could totally eat Chinese food. So it's nice to just have these like reassuring moments that you're going in the right direction. You don't need everything. You don't need to eat everything on the planet, and just that this is going to be a like a life. It really, it's a lifestyle. This is now a lifestyle. This is not a diet that you get through for 30 days. And back in October, I remember thinking, I started a list of all the food that I was going to eat as soon as my 30 days were up. Because like I was just I had this like very small time period that I was focused on. And there was no long-term changes that really happened there. I was really focused on those 30 days. And once it was over, I just kind of fell off the wagon. Then I came back on, lost some weight, fell back off. And so this new process it's really just opened my eyes, making sure I show up every day and that I'm moving forward every day. I'm eating the same things. I'm staying on plan. I know that this is going to take a long time now. This is not a short little, vacation from normal food. I don't think I'm ever going back to normal food after this. There's no going back. And I think you all have to get to that point where you realize you're not on a diet for like a time interval. You're making lifestyle changes, and this is just how we eat now. We're never going back to the way we were, because if we went back to the way we were, guess what? We would go back to our fat jeans and our fat tops, and we would gain all that weight back. And no, that's not what we're doing. This is not the point of this. The point of this is to make all these habit changes so that we can learn to live a healthy lifestyle with guidance and help and constraints from these fueling packets. And so that's the big mind blow for me today. It's a huge one. If you need to get to that point, I think we all need to get to that point before we can really truly make progress. So I'm grateful I'm doing these videos every day. I'm really thankful some people are actually watching them. That's really nice. I appreciate that. Because this is really helping me. Posting my pictures on Instagram with my daily food, and backing it up with these videos of just how am I surviving has really made this whole journey doable, approachable, and sustainable. And that's the thing I got to worry about now. Keep going. Next week I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do it because I'm already starting to, eat healthier already. We just keep going. So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow.